Okay, let's begin. If anyone joins us, I'll go ahead and get them in. We'll go ahead and start here. So let's start with some deep breaths, and we'll do a nice long warm-up. That will really last the entire time. We're just going to work all through our bodies from the top to the bottom, and then we'll have some full relaxation or savasana at the very end. So start nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take those deep cleansing breaths. Inhale up. Exhale, reach, and over. Up again, inhaling. Exhale, reach, and just shake everything out. We'll continue breathing in a little bit. Welcome, Mary. I will get this view here. Go ahead and, yeah, you're muted. Good, thank you. Okay, we'll keep going. We just started breathing. And let's take another deep cleansing breath. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Up, inhale. Exhale, reach and lower. Now keep the feet flat on the floor and bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace, reaching, breathing, feeling the stretch up the sides of your body as you reach upward. We're just going to have a nice long warm-up that will last the entire short session. We'll start at the top of our heads and go down to the bottoms of our feet, and we will have a little bit of relaxation. Now, shake out. As you can see, I am not alone. Okay, again, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Turn your head from side to side, from one extreme to the other. And then back to the center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and lower the chin to the chest. Press the chin into the chest. Gotta make sure my phone's turned off. Sorry about that. Keep that chin pressed into the chest. Now release. And with a very heavy head, roll over to the left shoulder. You're going to keep a heavy head throughout here and your shoulders back and down. We're really going to focus on posture here too. If you have any neck issues, only roll in the front. If not, jaw closed, heavy head again, all the way to the back. Roll to the right shoulder. You'll always feel a stretch of the opposite side of the neck. Always breathe, keep those abs in nice and tight, and roll back down and press the chin into the chest. Release, and then roll to the right, over that right shoulder. Back if you can. Left shoulder. And roll back down and press the chin into the chest. Release, center front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the right shoulder. Keep the shoulders back and down throughout. Inhale, look up to the right. Exhale, look down to the right. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, look up to the left. Exhale, look down to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale, look down. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, bring those shoulders up by the ears. Keep the shoulders back, but bring them up so you have no neck. Arms are relaxed. Abs in tight. You're always breathing. Then release. Reach the arms down. Reach down. Try to touch the floor. Imagining doing so. And have a very long neck. Bring that head up. Release. Do it again. No neck. Breathing. Release. Reach down. Long arms. Long neck. Release. Bring both arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the parallel position in front of you, parallel to the floor and to each other. Then reach forward, pulling the shoulder blades apart. Release. Bring the arms back behind, clasp the fingers together, straighten the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, opening that chest. Arms can be low, medium, or high. Bend the knees over the feet. In this Utkatasana, fierce or chair variation. Head and neck, bring the extension of the spine as best you can. Abs always in tight. Straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, and hold it here with the chest open, or lengthen the spine, tighten the glutes, arch back. Breathing, opening that chest even more. Jaw closed for a better stretch in the neck. Release the hold, coming up, inhaling. Exhale again, arms in the parallel position, shoulders back and down at the beginning. And then reach forward, pulling those shoulder blades apart. Release, bring the arms back behind again. Clasp the fingers together, straighten the arms, open that chest. Very good for your posture here also. Again, you may just hold it here with the chest open, breathing, or bend those knees over the feet again. Keep those abs in tight. Head and neck, an extension of the spine. Push out through those glutes as you bend the hips. Straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, hold it here again, or again, lengthen the spine, tighten the glutes, and arch back. Up, inhaling. Exhale, release, shake everything out. Arms, legs, hands, feet. Go ahead and bend the elbows and roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening the torso as you roll. We'll do this several times. It's good for your posture, good for your joints, and just keep your body moving a little bit more. Straighten those arms for full range of motion. Breathing throughout. In the postures we do, we won't hold our breath. There are some that you do in yoga, but none that we'll do. So now check that posture again, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Check the posture, shoulders back and down, feet on the floor, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, just stretch upward with the upper body and arms, and then lower to the T position, palms down. Keeping the legs and hips stationary, and those abs always in tight. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, rotate just the upper body to the left. Front, inhaling. Exhale, rotate just the upper body to the right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, left. Front, inhaling. Exhale, right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, lower the left arm down. Bring that right arm straight up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach upward. Stay in the same plane as you stretch to the side. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring the right shoulder back as you reach up, look up. Align the left shoulder. And feel the stretch of the right side of your body. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, change sides. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch in the same manner on this side of your body. In the same plane, weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring the left shoulder back as you reach up, look up. Align the right shoulder in the same plane and feel the stretch of the left side of your body. Breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, change again. We're going to do that again on each side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch to the side in the same manner. Check that posture. Try to make sure the weight is evenly distributed on the feet as best you can. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, change. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch in the same manner on this side of your body again. Check that posture and breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, both arms straight up. Check the posture, take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and bend the knees. Knees over the feet in this Utkatasana, fierce or chair variation. I'll turn to the side, you don't have to. You can modify with those arms down in the parallel position, or keep them up and look up at the fingertips. Push out to the glutes as you're bent at the hips, abs always in tight. And straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, just reach upward or lengthen the spine, tighten the glutes. Arch back, reach back. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, let's do that again. Bending the knees, knees over the feet. Utkatasana, fierce or chair variation. You're still warming up your body. Straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale again, reach upward or again, lengthen the spine, tighten the glutes, arch back, reach back. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check that posture, and let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach, and lower. Now, we pretty much warmed up the upper part of our bodies and used all of our muscles and lubricated our joints. Let's shake out just a little bit more here. It really is good for your hands and your wrists to shake out. Move your hips from side to side. We've used our shoulders, our elbows, our wrists. Now we're going to start working a little bit more on the lower part of our bodies. So hands on the waist or the hips. Imagine you're standing inside a barrel. And imagine something wide wrapped around, like a big towel wrapped around the biggest part of those hips. We're going to clean the inside of that barrel. So push forward, roll to the left, Roll back, keep those abs in tight throughout. Roll right and forward. Again, left, back, right, forward. One more time, left, back, right, and forward. Hold it here. And we're going to balance our bodies and do the same in the opposite direction. So right, back, left, forward, right, back, left, forward. One more time, right, back, left, and forward. Back to the center, inhaling. Exhale, open those legs. We're going to be in a much bigger barrel here now. So push those hips forward, roll to the left, keep the abs in tight throughout. Roll back, roll right, roll forward, left, back, right, forward. Again, left, back, right, forward. Hold it here. Now go in the opposite direction to balance the body. Right, back, left, forward, right, back, abs in tight, left, forward, right, back, left, and forward. Back to the center, inhaling. Exhale, toes out, heels in, so that your feet are about at a 45-degree angle. Now, you can keep your hands here if you'd like, or bring those arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and stretch to the right, that right knee over that right foot. Torso nice and tall, abs always in tight. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, left in the same manner. Whatever you do on one side, try to do on the other. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, right again. You may repeat or reach down toward that floor. You want your back as long and straight as possible. Try to keep the shoulders back and down as best you can, and those abs always in tight. Back to the T position, inhaling. Exhale, left. Whatever you did on the right, try to do on this side as well. Check that posture always. T position, inhaling. Exhale, right. You may repeat one that we did or cross over if you want to add a twist. Open to the back and look up. Abs in tight, breathing. T position, inhaling. Exhale, left. Repeat. Whatever you did on the other side, here as well. Breathing. T position, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower to the T position, palms down. Walk the feet in a little bit if they're very far out. Because what we're going to do now is bend both knees and lower the hips together. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees over those feet. Hips down. You can just hold it here breathing, or if you want to try to come up on those toes, balancing, do so. And then lower, inhaling. Exhale, up again. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, up again. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, place the fingertips or palms on the floor or blocks in front of the feet and under the shoulders. Abs in tight, head and neck and extension of the spine. Bring those heels up, inhaling. Exhale, lower. Straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees and lower the hips. Heels up, inhaling. Exhale, lower. Now straighten those legs, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees and lower the hips. One more time, heels up, inhaling. Exhale, lower. Straighten those legs, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees and lower the hips. Now, T position, palms down. Palms up and slowly come all the way up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower those arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in. Shake out, and this time shake the legs and feet out too. Check the posture, shoulders back and down. And again, bend the elbows and roll the shoulders back, really focusing on our shoulders and our backs, even though we're warming up the lower part of our bodies. Breathing. Straighten those arms for full range of motion. I love doing this one. It feels so good. There's a lot of them I love and I do a lot. Hope you love them too. Okay, now we're going to add a little balance. We're almost finished actually. So, almost finished. Going from the top to the bottom. Just a few more things. Hands on the waist or the hips. Focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring that right knee up in front of you. Lower it, inhaling. Exhale, right knee up in front. Rotate it to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side, rotate it to the front, and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees, knees over the feet. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, bring that left knee up in the front. Focus on that spot. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, left knee up in the front. Rotate it to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side, rotate it to the front, and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, bring that right leg forward, leg is straight, foot is flexed. Focus on that spot. Point the toe, flex the foot. Point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, out to the side in the same manner. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, back to the back in the same manner. Tighten the glute. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale to the front again in the same manner. Point, flex, point, flex. Now bring it out to the side in a heart circle if you can. Point, flex, point, flex. Bring it to the back in the same manner. Tighten the glute. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Knees over the feet, abs always in tight. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, bring that left leg forward in the same manner. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, out to the side. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale to the back. Tighten the glute. point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, left leg in the front again in the same manner. Legs straight, foot is flex. Point, flex, point, flex. Then bring that leg out to the side. Point, flex, point, flex. Bring it to the back, tightening the glute. Leg is straight, foot is flex. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, bring that right leg forward. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Relax the foot and circle the foot. Round and round. Change direction with the circles. Focus on a spot. Then point, flex, and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, bring that left leg forward in the same manner. Point, flex. Relax the foot and circle that foot. You're lubricating the ankles here. Change direction. Point, flex, lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Knees over the feet. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, move your hips from side to side. Shake the arms, hands, and move those shoulders. Now shake the legs and the feet. You've used your entire body pretty much. And that's a great way to try to stay healthy as best you can. Now, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Again, we're going to roll the shoulders back. Working on our backs and trying to get them as straight and as tall as possible. And then straighten those arms for full range of motion. Breathe in. Now we're just going to do one more little exercise, one more little posture before we relax. So, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Cross your left foot over your right. Try to keep the legs as straight as possible throughout this posture. Nice and tall, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch forward, bending at the hips. You can modify by placing your fingertips on the front of your left thigh or shin, or place your fingertips or palms on the floor or blocks in front of the feet and under the shoulders. Really trying to bend at the hips, pushing out through the glutes, and trying to keep those legs as straight as possible. Bring the left arm up, inhaling slowly. Exhale, slowly lower. Right arm up, inhaling. Exhale, slowly lower. Left arm up, inhaling, looking if you choose. You don't have to. Exhale, slowly lower. Right arm up, inhaling, looking if you did on the other side. Exhale, slowly lower. Keep those abs in tight throughout. Now, make sure you're nice and stable as you slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check that posture, nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Look at your feet. My left is over my right. Now we're going to change. We have to balance our bodies. So we're going to put our right foot over our left and do the same thing here. Try to make sure your legs remain as straight as possible and that you are still very stable, nice and tall. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch forward, bending at the hips. Again, you can modify with your fingertips on the front of the right thigh or shin. Or again, place those fingertips or palms on the floor or blocks in front of the feet and under the shoulders, abs always in tight. Pushing out through the glutes as you're bent at the hips. Slowly bring the right arm up, inhaling. Exhale, slowly lower. Left arm up, inhaling. Exhale, slowly lower. Right arm up, inhaling, looking if you choose. Exhale, slowly lower. Left arm up, inhaling, looking if you did on the other side. Exhale, slowly lower, abs are nice and tight. Make sure you're stable and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now uncross your legs, clasp your fingers together behind you, squeeze the shoulder blades together, straightening those arms and opening that chest. So good for your posture. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and just release. Now we're going to take another deep breath, a deep cleansing breath, and we're going to go ahead and go into Shavasana or full relaxation. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down, up inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower. Now, since we're standing, I suggest I'm going to get down to the floor without using my hands for support, but you do what works for you. If you need your hands, use them. Come on down and I'll get you in a hopefully comfortable posture, a corpse posture, one of the most comfortable postures for nearly everybody. Nice and tall, legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point those toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet. Release the hands and relax them on your thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and round down. One vertebra at a time. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. And as the head reaches the floor and the shoulders rest down to the surface below you, take a deep breath in. Exhale and just relax with those feet flopped out to the sides, palms up, fingers naturally curled up. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and just relax your body. Exhale through slightly parted lips. Now continue to breathe on your own. And soon we'll take another deep cleansing breath in, inhaling through our nose, filling the lungs. And this time when we exhale together, we'll fist our hands, flex our feet, and tighten everything in our bodies we possibly can as we exhale, including our faces, our necks, every part of our bodies. So take that deep breath in now through the nose. Exhale and tighten. And just release. Just relax down into the surface below you. You may want to cover yourselves with towels, blankets. You may want to put rolled up blankets, bolsters, anything underneath your knees or any other part of your body. You may want to just stay like this. And you may want to roll your heads from side to side until you find the most comfortable position for your head and neck. Let those shoulders rest down into the surface below you and close those eyes if they're not already closed. Now, hopefully you're in a very comfortable position. And let's open our minds. Open your mind and travel to one of your favorite safe places. You're in that safe place. We'll move through your body and consciously release the joints and relax the muscles. But you're in your safe place, so you relax any way that fits you best. I'll walk you through some imaging to try to help, but you know your body and your mind better than anyone. You're in your safe place. Let's first focus on the toes and the feet, relaxing the muscles, releasing the many joints. As you move up the legs, release the joints in your ankles. Relax the shins as you relax the calves. Release the joints in your knees. Relax the hamstrings up the back of your legs. Relax the quadriceps and thighs. Relax the hips, releasing the joints. Relax the glutes, allowing those glutes to sink a little deeper into the surface below you, wherever you might be in your safe place. Now continue to move up your body, focusing first on the lower back area, the spinal area there, and the muscles of the lower back. Relax the entire area. Relax the obliques of the sides of your torso. Relax the abdominal muscles. I've asked you to hold them in the entire time. Now just let them relax. Relax the diaphragm and rib cage areas, remembering to breathe. Relax the mid part of your back and spine. Relax the upper back and shoulder blades, relaxing the spinal column, moving up between those shoulder blades through the neck to the base of the skull. Now focus on the chest. Relax the chest area, the sternum area, and pecs. Relax the clavicle or collarbone area. And now focus on the shoulders. So much stress and tension rest in our upper backs and our shoulders. Relax the area. Relax those muscles, the deltoid and lateral muscles, as you release those joints. Begin to move down the arms, relaxing the upper arms, the biceps and triceps. Release the joints in your elbows. Relax the forearms. Release the joints in your wrists. Relax the hands and release the many joints in those hands and fingers. Return the focus now up to the shoulders and the upper back. Allow yourself to just relax a little deeper into the surface below you. Focus now on the neck. Relax the neck from the bottom to the top and all the way around. Release the jaw as you relax the chin. Relax the lips and the tongue. Relax the cheeks. Relax the nose and ears. Relax the eyes and temples. Relax the brow. Smooth the forehead. And now relax the scalp. Beginning at the forehead at the perfect intensity for you. Imagine a massage moving all the way through the scalp to the base of the skull of the neck. Breathe. Your mind is open. You're in your safe place. Your body is relaxed and hopefully functioning perfectly. And now wherever you may have traveled in your mind, it is time to come home. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and become aware of your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and bring those legs up, bending the knees, hug them into your chest with your arms. Raise the head up toward the knees. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale, either roll to the right to sit up or rock and roll up to a seated position, sitting cross-legged, half lotus, full lotus, whatever works for you. Just bring that spine nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Now bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position, hands to heart. Hold the position, inhaling. Exhale, and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. I hope you all feel better than when we started. I hope you got what you needed. And I will now stop the recording. Thank you very much for being here. Namaste.